Over the last few months, I haven't posted any videos to my channel except for my teaching videos, because universities can make it tough if you want to make videos. And that's what this video is all about. Free ways that they make it tough for you. Recently, I was instructed by my university that I had to reshoot all of my teaching videos. And that was a big job. It was 26 videos, took me ages. I had to script them, set up the lighting, staging, rehearse them, shoot them, edit them, and then a whole load of post-production, which involves audio treatment, color grading, graphics, and animations, which take forever. The whole thing takes forever because making videos takes a lot of time and it can be very expensive. A video production company will typically take 2 full days to shoot just 1 minute of video, and it costs around 1,000 to 2,000 Australian dollars. Animation takes much longer. 1 minute of good quality animation would typically cost about 5,000 Australian dollars. If you want an animation that looks like a Pixar movie, that 1 minute of animation would cost up to $100,000 and take a team of 6 people between 4 to 6 weeks to create. So it's a bit out of most people's league. But you can save money by making videos and animations yourself. But that's often at the expense of it taking even longer to do, unless you're professionally trained. That's because there are lots of different skills to learn, so it's hard to get beyond amateur level if you're having to do all of this by yourself. And it's hard work to get something that looks professional. And us university lecturers typically don't have the time, training, or access to equipment to make professional-looking videos. We get a laptop with a webcam and maybe 2 hours allocated to prepare for a 1-hour lecture. And that's why, for most of us, all we can do is the basic stuff. And many universities don't support anything beyond that. So up until recently, the standard universities used for recording and storing videos was really low quality. My university was using 480 resolution, which is the standard they used for television broadcast in the 1980s, when video first came in. Now, there are a few of us who do try to do a bit better than that, and typically we end up trying to train ourselves, buying the equipment with our own money, and doing all of the work in our own time and using external platforms to stream our videos, such as YouTube, just so that we can create better quality videos. And that's only really sustainable if the videos you make can exist as evergreen videos. That's videos that can be reused again and again, rather than just once. That way you can spread the cost of producing those videos over a number of years. Now, why bother trying to up the quality of your video if it's so tough? Well, there are 2 reasons. First is engagement. We've got a big problem in psychology undergraduate programs here in Australia. Our students are disengaged. A majority of our students are not attending classes. And for many, the only thing that they access are recordings of lectures. And if those videos are of poor quality, they don't even do that. You know, they may watch for a minute or so and then they give up because the video is hard to watch, hard to listen to, and they weren't that committed to watching it in the first place. The second reason is that if you put your videos into the public domain, then you need to have them of a decent quality because you're representing yourself to the world outside. So you need to put your best foot forward because that video you put online might not only be the first impression the public get of you, it might be the only impression that they ever get of you. They don't get to see all of the wonderful stuff you do and your university does that happens behind the scenes, the stuff our students see, such as the support they get and the interactions they have with their classmates and the lecturers and tutorials, and the support they get through their student support systems, student services, and so on. The public don't get to see any of that. All they see is this blurry looking video with poor sound and they think, well, that's rubbish. Now, to an extent, you can get away with lower quality videos in-house that only your students see because you can compensate for those through those other channels of support that you give students. But you can't really do that when you put your videos into the public domain. There's no compensation. The public only see the video. They don't see anything else. So that's why when you put your videos into the public domain, you want to try and make them as good quality as you possibly can. But why put them in the public domain if it's such a hassle? Well, I do it because the university where I work, as are most universities, is publicly funded. So the work needs to be made public. The public pay for it. So in 2019, UNESCO called for universities to make their teaching resources freely available to the public. And here in Australia, in 2023, the Australian Productivity Commission made a similar call. I've put up a nice little article about this in the description box below that you can see if you're watching this on YouTube. And that article explains all of this stuff really well. So you do need to up the quality as much as you can with your videos. And the problem is that it becomes unsustainable if you have to make lots of those videos, such as if you have a lot of teaching to do, but also if you have to make new teaching videos every time you teach. And that's what's happening to me. The videos I made, which I put a lot of work into, because I made them to be evergreen, to last a bit longer than one use, have turned deciduous because I'm having to redo them all, and I'm having to redo them all every year. And I'm having to do that not because there's anything wrong with them. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I'm having to do it for other reasons. Well, actually, 3 other reasons. The first reason is that some students get very unhappy with you if they have to watch videos that weren't made for them, or made especially for them. Second, universities can bring in policies that mean your teaching has to change every year or more often than that. So you have to keep making new videos. And third, some universities are using quality assurance processes that are a bit odd and end up resulting in you having to redo all your videos. Now, I want to talk about each of those some more because there's some really important stuff that sits behind it all. But I can't do that just now because this video would go on and on. And what I'll do is I'll make some separate videos on those 3 things. The one thing I've learned is that if your video goes much over 10 or 15 minutes, people stop watching. So if you want to watch those videos on those 3 things that are making it hard or even impossible for lecturers to create professional-looking teaching videos, those videos will be coming up. And if you subscribe to my channel, to my YouTube channel, and you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when those videos go up online. So thanks for watching this video, and till next time, ta-ra.